Hi! It's been a while since I've done something like this because I used to have a little YouTube channel when I was like 12 or something, which is really cringy and all the videos are gone, so thank God. But I have decided to start something up again because at the minute I have literally nothing to do with my life and I have developed some new hobbies which I would like to share. Welcome to my channel, welcome back if you're a viewer when I was like tiny. So my main thing, if you can't see from him in the background over there, is at the minute I've started collecting houseplants again, which I used to do when I was younger, but I had no idea what I was doing and pretty much they all died. So we're starting that up again. And what I wanted to talk about today as a little introduction is propagation. So I've been getting into this a little bit recently. Propagation is basically when you use cuttings from a plant to create more of that plant. So you could do this for a few reasons. One of them would be if you wanted to make a completely new plant. If you can tell that your plant is really dying and you want to keep it alive, if you can just pick out some healthy bits of it and propagate those, then you can kind of keep that plant living on, which I haven't experienced yet because none of my plants since I started my new collection have died yet. But if that was happening, I'd probably also do that. You could also do it to create a more full plant. So here I have my string of hearts, which is something I'm going to be propagating today. So say you wanted to make a more full plant, you could propagate the strands and add them in around more of the plant to make it more full, which is not what I'm going to be doing today. The reason I decided to propagate my string of hearts today is because I was on a website called the Watering Can Norwich, I think, recently, and that's where I got these beautiful little lithops or living stones. They look like brains, I love them, and this little pot as well, which is Sass and Bell. And I came across this gorgeous bee planter hanger. I don't know how much you can see of that, but yeah, there you go. And I just had to have it, and I don't have anything to put in it, and I now, because I bought it, can't afford a plant to put in it, so I just thought I'd use what I have, and I'll do some string of hearts propagation because they're gorgeous and I don't mind having two. So I don't mind propagating my string of hearts right now because I'll insert a little clip, but basically since I've got it, it's grown so long, they are so fast growing. So I know that whatever I cut off now, it's going to grow back really fast. So what you do to propagate something like a string of hearts is you'll cut it. So I will probably cut off about maybe that much because it gives me quite a few strands because I want to make this one quite rounded because this one all comes down one side, so I want one that comes around a bit of the whole thing. So you cut it just above the node, which is where the leaves are, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in here, which my boyfriend bought this recently and I thought it was absolutely disgusting, the actual drink, but I kept the bottle for propagations. I recently had something propagating in there, which was this. I just potted it yesterday. I should have filmed it, silly. But anyway, my mum's friend, shout out to Tina, gave me this random plant. I still don't know what it is, but she just gave me cuttings and water. I still have some that haven't rooted properly, but I'm just going to be, vibing with these ones for now because they did spread out their roots quite a bit. So I'll just put it in a little pot for now. Don't suppose anyone might know what this is and could leave me a comment because I'm at the minute just treating it like a bog standard house plant with no particularly special needs. But I think it's quite cute. I thought it was weird when I first got it, but I've taken to it now. We're going to cut off some of the string of hearts and fill this up with water and put it in here where it will root properly. What I have to do for that, if I remember correctly, is just basically remove any leaves that will be in the water because it can rot the leaves, I think, and it just gives more room, I think, for roots to grow. Okay, so I've just taken some cuttings. I literally just use little nail scissors. A lot of people will have like fancy, little tiny shears, but I've not got those. So I've just taken some cuttings, some a bit longer, some a bit shorter. So if you can see those leaves, I think the leaves on this plant are so gorgeous. I don't know if you can see properly. excuse the loud ass van that just went past. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is fill this up, and hopefully I'll be able to, yeah, that'll be fine, that'll be fine. Okay, so we have our bottle full of water here, and I'm just going to go ahead and take off some of these leaves to make sure that no leaves are going to get submerged in the water. And hopefully, because I thought I'd use this one because it's quite a narrow top, you know, they won't fall out. I think. I'm kind of new to this. I haven't properly propagated before, really, besides those ones that I just showed you. And that wasn't me that started that, I was given the cuttings in water. So yeah, I'm by no means an expert, so if I'm doing things wrong and if, you know, anyone's actually watching, then please let me know. I might do a couple more strands because I feel like I could probably fit them in, but I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see in there got that little setup. I will update you if anyone's interested. Okay, so forgot to mention, the other plant in my collection is really easy to propagate is this. It's a Chinese money plant, or Pilea, I don't know, I've never heard an English person pronounce it, but I think it's a Pilea or something. Chinese money plant. So these are really, really easy to propagate because they literally chuck out tiny babies at the bottom. I don't know if you can see there. This, it has like a mini plant on it that's just its own baby. So you can just literally go in and remove them. They might have roots already, or they might need rooting. I actually have a tiny one in water at the minute. I'll take it out now to show you, but I got this tiny little one off of it, and it has developed a few roots that have come out a bit like brownish, but I don't know if that's just because they still had a little bit of soil on them. But I'm not too worried about it because I've had some success with these little baby Chinese money plants. So these are some of my little babies. This one is obviously really successful. I think I have a little progress photo of it, so I will insert that in if I can. But this is my biggest money plant baby. And then these are a couple teeny weeny ones that came off of there. This one had some root already, so I just potted it straight away, and it has been growing and kind of thriving. I feel like it needs to be a bit deeper, but it doesn't complain about it, so cool. This one I had in water for I think about 2 weeks, and it developed enough root actually quite quickly, quicker than I expected. I'll put a little video in if I can find the video that I took of the roots of this one, because they developed a lot faster than I expected. But yeah, if you're looking for a plant that's really easy to propagate, then this is your gal. Also, because I've given a few of these away and use them in trades and stuff like that, so if you're looking to expand your collection via like trades, this is a really good plant to have because they produce so many that you can just give them out left, right and centre. I traded them for these little, something else that I'm also currently propagating. Me and my friend Caitlin did a trade, and I got these baby spider plants that have been sitting in water. I had them in a pot, but they weren't rooting, so I put them in water. This one has produced a little, if you can see, a little root there coming out. The other one has begun the tiniest of roots. I'm gonna take that leaf off. But yeah, I have a pot all ready for them when they have matured. Just a little introduction to my channel, I guess, and propagation, but I won't just be talking about plants if that's not always your thing. So I have lots of other ideas. Please let me know if I'm not just like shouting into the void, if anyone's actually watching. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see from me, like plant care wise. I also have a Lush package coming that I recently ordered. So I could do like an unboxing combined with showing you my other like everyday Lush products, stuff like that. And also I'm vegetarian, so I could do, you know, like fun nutritious veggie meals, stuff like that. I'll also probably document some exercise workouts, you know, whatever. Also the process of me and my dad making that hanging plant holder I could vlog, if anyone would be interested in that. So yeah, just let me know if you enjoyed this video. Please leave it a like if you did, and subscribe obviously and all that jazz. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.